As a small animal veterinarian and owner of a small animal practice, I evaluate and help treat cat diseases daily. Unfortunately, cat parents don't bring their feline friends to the vet for wellness visits as much as dog owners do, at least in my experience. So, when I do see a cat, it is typically for illness or trauma. Watch on to find out about the most common cat diseases, and how we can treat and prevent our cats from getting sick in the first place. 1. Feline Upper Respiratory Infections. Upper respiratory infection, URI, in cats, similar to a human's common cold, are one of the most common cat diseases. This highly contagious viral and bacterial infection is transmitted by contact with saliva or discharge from the nose and eyes of infected cats. Once infected, a cat becomes a chronic carrier of the disease and can become sick when immunocompromised, such as at times of high stress, new pets in the house, moving, new family members, etc. Common treatments. Pet antibiotics. Use a humidifier or steam bathroom treatments for short periods of time to help break up the congestion. Add lysine to your cat's diet. Lysine is an amino acid known to have antiviral properties. Encourage eating by offering wet cat foods, as their more pungent odors attract cats. Clear his eyes and nose of discharge. Decrease stress in the home. 2. Feline leukemia, FELV, and 3. Feline immunodeficiency virus, FIV. Feline leukemia or FELV in cats is a highly contagious retrovirus and possibly fatal. The disease suppresses a cat's immune system, potentially setting him up for illness and secondary infection. This virus is transmitted through shared contact, such as a cat food bowl or a water bowl. Feline leukemia is diagnosed with a simple blood test. Most veterinarians test yearly for FELV in cats as part of a routine screening examination based on the cat's lifestyle and risk of disease. Feline immunodeficiency virus, or FIV, is a highly contagious retrovirus that suppresses and weakens a cat's immune system, thus reducing his ability to fight infection. Cat fights commonly spread FIV through the saliva in bite wounds and scratches. Preventive measures. Unfortunately, FELV and FIV cannot be treated. They are lifelong diseases. The good news is that they are not automatically fatal. All cats are at risk for infection, so prevention is key. Yearly vaccinations, especially if your cat goes outside or is exposed to other cats. Yearly wellness visits and screening blood tests to assess for exposure to disease. Limiting exposure to other cats. If possible, keep your cats indoors to decrease his risk of exposure to other felines. Spay or neuter your pet. This helps to decrease the behavior desire to mate or fight with other c. 4. Cat bite wounds. Fight wounds are common in cats because they are territorial by nature. Fighting is a behavioral response to defending their territory. Male cats typically fight more often and sustain more cat bite injuries than females. Most untreated cat bite traumas result in infection, so treatment is necessary to prevent serious illness and disease. Common treatments for cat bite wounds. Your veterinarian will check your cat's entire body, clean wounds properly with antiseptic, and recommend systemic antibiotics. If your veterinarian treats the wounds with antibiotics within 24 hours, you most likely prevent a localized infection or abscess infection. If your cat does not receive antibiotics immediately, an abscess likely will form, resulting in more involved treatment. With an abscess, your veterinarian will recommend opening, draining and cleaning the site with antiseptic flush.